we'll go do this. So let's get back to fitting the clutch hose, and I'll show you what the script is with this. Deja vu as usual. Right, so here we are. So you can see this pipe here, it's got a wee clip. So this is the pipe coming from the master to the slave, and it runs down. So we'll unplug this one. Right, and we're dealing with, it's still zoomed in, this pipe here. That's going in there, running along. So we'll pop that, clip it. We'll show what the script is with that. Right, Connor, can you push your foot in the clutch? Right, it's coming out up here. So, right, actually lift your foot off the clutch. So that's not what I wanted to leak, but I know it's leaking along here somewhere, but we'll take it off anyway. Right, as you've gathered, I've got some of my minions helping me. Right. Right, get the wheel off.
That's the wrong one.
They're all loose.
Is it the Starway that with the eye?
What?
No, man.
No, I took that off. So there is the hose there coming down. So we'll get this out. Right, so let's get this out. So let's see. We'll pull this back here. Oh. Can you pass me that screwdriver over? Try to do this one-handed and holding the screwdriver. The phone. Ah, there we go. So that's out. Right. Pop this right out. Can you put that in the wheel hub? The plastic cover. Can one of use? I'm trying to record. See that bit there? There.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. What press? Oh fuck! I'm recording. Right. Okay.
Language.
I'll bleep that out. Oh my god, Mackenzie. I know. That's why it's not sharp. Yeah, well. There's a vada. So now, pull off the here, and it's off. And she's out. So it's broken in there somewhere. So we'll get the new one in. God help me with these two. He's a bit camera shy. Right, you record me doing this. How did it go up? Oh, that away. You think? Yes, it did. Bring it in here. Right, so get a bit of brake fluid in that one. That clips on. That is there. Right up unit. So going through there. Feed you under these wires. And into here. So you've got, you can just see it. That's here. Now let's try and get it in. And this is actually quite handy having the camera doing this because then I can see what I'm doing. Ish. Ow. There. Now to pop you in this side here. And she's in. There we go, and that's that. That's what she said again. So that's clipped in, that's solid, and let's get this side done. Trying to do a video with two of your children, and one of them has ADHD and it's not been confirmed, and just blots out random words is a pain in the backside. That child there, he's a pain in the backside. Anyway, no comment for you. I'm going to need to reverse back bleed this using Mr. Squeezy, as I've heard other folk calling it. Right, you. Right, back up a bit. I know I'm recording. Right, I'm going to use Mr. Squeezy to reverse back bleed this because it's not working. Right. Right. So, Mr. Squeezy. Right, watch what I'm doing here. Right, so what I need to do is, here, let's see, you'll not be able to see. So, this bleed here is opened, which you can see here. So this is what we're popping onto it. We'll put Mr. Squeezy onto it and we'll get that sorted out. That. See, I had this on before, but I've had to cut the end of it off. We're getting there, getting there, getting there, getting there. There we go. Got there in the end. Right. Right, so we've got this. Works with air pressure for tyres and all sorts, so my lovely assistant here will fit. Right, so air and tyre, air through this, and then we've opened this up, so let's see. Fluid coming in it. And oh, shite. Right. Right, now to check what the clutch pedal's like in the car and see how it works or looks. Right, in the car, right, put your foot in. Right the way down, come on. Let it off. Right, good, so it's coming up itself, which means it's holding pressure now. So we've had the back bleed it. So I've had that before with my Transit. We've had the back bleed it because it's typical air and fluids and all sorts. So putting Mr. Squeezy on, as we'll call him, puts the fluid back on and runs up from here and pushes it all the way up where it focuses, up the hose and up to in here, all the way along through this into the master or into the reservoir, which you can see some of the pipes coming through there. So that is it in there. So you can screw that back on. So clutch now works fantastically. So it's only taken what, an hour and a bit. Might have taken me about 45 minutes if I didn't have my little darling children helping. So yes, many hands make work, good work or light work, but these two don't do that. Right, Matt, you want to pop that off? Right. There we go, that's you off there. And what do it is that way. And that's your bit because this works in I think half turns. You see a notch there. So when that's lined up with that there, so you can see that line will go that way, means it's closed. That line going up and down that way, if that turns round there, quarter of a turn, sorry, would be open, and that's what's bleeding out, so that would work that way. So now what we can do is put the car back together again, and then we've got a clutch to drive. Right, you want to stop? Right, you want to put the wheel back on? Right, if you can remember how to do that, aye.
Aye.
You remember how to count to 4?
Maybe.
Since it's getting dark. Now remember what I said to you about the... Come on!
Oh shit. I thought you were talking language.
Just remember what I said to you about the putting the wheels on for the nuts. But don't put them on super tight because I probably need to take it off anyway. So just put it on until it clips, it tightens up.
Alright, too weak to do it. I'm too weak to do the Volkswagen. Yep. Maybe. Okay, there you go.
This is how not to put a tyre on. Alright.
Silly me! It's not a hard show.
That's what she said.
Why?
Did that seem not kind of appeal to you, know?
It just never felt right, you know?
Do not say it! Do not say it!
Right, where am I right now?
You're in the driveway.
You got hold.
Make sure you're in the right thread. Right, hold on. Make sure you're in the right thread.
Sorry.
Right, hold on.
You're not on the right thing, are you?
Right, you're going the wrong way.
Am I?
Yes.
There you go. Not too tight. What did Father say? Where did the other ones go? Oh,
right. You always want to kind of start it behind, because if you do it like that, you go strip the threads.
Where did the other ones go? You sat on it?
It's there next to you. See. Oh dear.
Cheers, dog, for everything.
Right there.
You don't say no that tight.
Said I'll still be working on it. I'll have the tyres to change as well. Excuse me. And probably end up working on the tyres. Not excuse me, I'm saying excuse me because
Oh shit, that's just you be quiet now.
Right, remember? Right.
Oh.
That there needs to line. No.
What now?
That there needs to line up with the hole there.
That hole there. Oh, that
Well,
hole specifically.
No, it could have actually been another hole. I didn't realise there was two holes.
Right now. What that? Don't swear.
Don't.
Might want the screws. Never mind. Sheer straight. You broke it. This one's.
Where's that screwdriver meant to be before I broke my finger? That's cool. Hold that.
Get language now, boy. I want to scoop it in like do you want me to try? It might just be favouritism. Ah, okay. You were doing it wrong.
And we'll go to there in the end. Right. Hopefully we'll get somewhere next with the battery getting installed. Or not battery getting installed, the battery charging, so that's next. Any other comments that you might want to give feedback to these two? Feel free to give them comment, criticism or anything else, because what I will tell them, I cannot put on the internet. But I love them dearly.
Fair enough.
Right folks, I'm a wee bit of breath because I'm just getting the car sorted. So hopefully, clutch all sorted, we're going to try and move it. That's a couple of days later by the way, so we'll give it a try, see if it moves. Right, it runs, it starts, but the battery's still knackered on it. I'm not using the microphone by the way, so you probably hear the difference. But the clutch works, so that's a bonus. I just now need to get a new battery in it, and hopefully I'll get it because I've got the power steering and all sorts of lights are coming up on the dashboard now. So hopefully it's just that, because when I tried to start it with the battery charged for about 3 days, there wasn't enough oomph in it. So hopefully it's just that. But the confusing bit is when I used the battery from my other car, which is perfect, it still doesn't like it. It starts but it doesn't like it. So this is what's confusing me. So if anybody can give any advice on potential what it could be, certainly drop a comment. Alright, cheers.